who co-chairs President-elect Trump's National Veterans Coalition. I mean, there's no other way to describe this. It is not only inconsiderate, it's reprehensible.
You know, I heard the professor there. He's a disgrace. He's a typical progressive. He should be part of the solution, not the problem. If you check, many of my fellow veterans come home in boxes with flags draped over them. That flag represents all, not just a few. I'm challenging every policeman, if they don't have a burn permit or their litter permit, then they should be given a violation and fined. They have that constitutional right to burn the flag, but we also have them a right. They're not above the law in the other areas.
Do you think that we might see police officers, if people are doing this? I mean, right here in New York, not many blocks from here, people are burning flags in front, and the American flag in front of Trump Tower. I'm not sure what the outdoor fire ordinances are in New York City, but I would assume it's illegal. They should be arrested, should they not?
Well, they're not so much arrested. They should be given a fine, a heavy fine. As a legislator, they should look at what the fines are and raise them up to $500,000 if you litter and you do a burning. And I'm willing to bet the laws are already in place. They are here in New Hampshire. You just can't burn a flag in public and litter on the ground. It's illegal. And I think the police need to look at that. Has nothing to do with them wanting to burn a flag. That's freedom of speech. But the bottom line is, if you don't have a burn permit, it's illegal. If you litter on the ground in a city, there's ordinances, it's illegal.
Yeah.
Hold them accountable. Donald Trump is right.
Well, let's talk about accountability, because the O'Reilly Factor's Jesse Waters actually confronted the Hampshire College president, who's in a lot of trouble because he removed the American flag from campus after Old Glory was set on fire there following President-elect Trump's victory. Take a listen to what happened.
Hey, President Lash, how are you? Jesse Waters with the O'Reilly Factor, Fox News Channel. Good to see you.
Not good to see you.
Well, now that I have you here, why did you remove the American flag from campus?
Nice to meet you.
Don't you realize the whole country's laughing at you right now?
Come on, get your foot out of my door.
President Lash, why did you remove the flag?
I don't want to talk to you about it.
Don't you think you owe it to the veterans to explain yourself?
I don't want to talk to you about it. Would you please remove your foot from my door?
You made a lot of people very upset. I think you owe the country an explanation.
You're giving speeches.
Did you see what happened with Jesse Waters, and any reaction to that, sir?
Well, I sure did. You know, that liberal professor or dean is an embarrassment to the country. He's part of the problem. He's a typical turd, in my opinion, as a Marine, and should be held accountable. He owes American people reasons why he took that down. He's playing to the little few people that are complaining instead of looking and being proud of America. He don't mind taking taxpayers' money.
Yeah, I think there's actually a protest, an attempt to the students there, and it's a small college, receive something like $7.4 million in federal aid for their tuitions. It's a private school, perhaps. The petition is underway to try and cut that off. But let me ask you this, because the college put out a quote in which they said, and this is the quote, "We see this conversation on campus as an important learning opportunity." What do you say to that? I mean, it sounds incredible to say, you know, being disrespectful to the thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of men and women who've given their life for the United States. That's not a learning opportunity.
You know, if they're trying to give learning opportunities, that liberal professor's in the wrong business. He's there to teach kids. Not, you know, they learned the flag in school. We have a U.S. flag code. Teach that. Here in New Hampshire, we had a veteran get killed in Afghanistan. They brought the body in. The liberal governor at the time did not drop the flag down in half-mast. What do we have to do? With Representative Lynn Blakenbeck and myself, we had to pass a law and force the governor to comply with the U.S. flag code under sections 1 through 10 on the proper display and dropping to half-mast. It's a shame we have to do this to these Democrats. They need to either be proud of our country or get out of the way.
Sir, we appreciate your being here, Al Baldasaro. All the best to you.
Thank you. God bless America.